Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 5 topics of life. The great Sparty and Richie, please. Some say by popular demand, but there's plenty to talk about. We've got films, life, sport, everything in general we're going to discuss. I'd like to think the reason we're back is because my great co-host, Sparty, has got nothing else in his life to do. Welcome.
Yes, hello, Richard. Yeah, it's great to be back. That's totally incorrect. I've been working very, very hard on trying to get my new font up, Lenny x5. It's a font that Microsoft are looking at. Unfortunately, at the moment, they haven't taken it up. I went over to Silicon Valley, sat on the doorstep and said, take my font. Take my font. And they didn't.
See, I thought we'd start the show with a bit of humour, a little bit of bang. Is that funny?
Well, you said that I've had nothing to do when you know very well I've had lots to do. Anyway, what have you been doing? Hot shot?
Hot shot.
Yeah.
I haven't been called hot shot since I was a sparkling protege back in the...
To whom were you a protege?
in the late 70s when I was a little rugby league superstar.
And they said...
and then eventually the other kids grew and I didn't. And I said, right, out of here. And I played tennis and won a lot of things. And then golf.
Yeah, right.
And now I'm more just a critic.
A critic of everyone and everything.
I like to critique.
Yeah, and so what they said, the little number 6 is a hot shot, something like that.
No. Number 7.
You're a halfback, were you?
Well, I never, and it's unusual if you look at me now, you probably won't believe this. I never stood up in one school photo. I was one of the 5 smallest boys in my class all the way through. I was an absolute midgie. Yeah, I didn't grow until I was almost 18, and then I woke up and I grew a foot and found Kakadu front back.
Yeah, right.
You think I might have a little bit of Greek heritage.
Yeah, right. So you were in the front.
Yeah.
Legs folded.
Yeah, legs
holding
folded.
The ball, so to speak.
And fists clenched.
Fist.
On each knee.
That was always the go, wasn't it?
That was the go.
And socks up.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, if you didn't have your socks up, you didn't get in the photo.
I went to a Catholic school.
Yeah, right.
And,
socks up and pants down.
That was high school.
High school.
Brother Kevin doing 8 to 11. No.
On you, Kev. Big K-E, triple V.
No, I can tell what I've been up to this weekend, and of course we'll get to the sport. I actually attended the Mark Hughes Foundation with Brain Cancer Research.
Great supporter of that, Richard, and for that you should be applauded. Well done.
No, we just went to the ball. Obviously my brother played a huge role in the foundation prior to passing away, so... his wife Anne and daughter Maddie were there, so Kay and I went up this year. But it was.
Did you drive?
No, Kay drove up and back. I will say one thing: we stayed at the hotel. Now I love Ridges Hotels. They are the best. And hello to
named after Glenn and
EBT.
Hope Glenn's well. He did a lot for Sale of the Century. Moved on to motels.
Oh, Glen Ridge. Yeah. It's quite funny for you.
Thank you.
No, I stayed at this hotel at Newcastle. And it's Mickey Mouse. It's beautiful. The Ridges there, but they have officially the longest corridor to some rooms because it's what you call a flat hotel, but just long one.
So if you're looking from above, it's just a great big long line or like
100%.
Yeah, okay. All right. So a couple of blocks.
We walked 6 blocks from the convention centre back to the hotel last night. I got the reception. The general said, "How was the night?" "Oh, good." I said, "I just need a cab." He said, "Oh, where to?" I said, "Room 230. And the worst thing was, out there, which I didn't realise, he hit a button. He'd already hit the button. He said, "Oh, I've got the cab coming now." I said, "Well, I don't really need it, do I?"
He didn't get it. What was his name?
No, he laughed, but he'd already hit the button.
Right.
Because I gave the comical pause between the cab and room 230.
Oh, that was you being funny.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Everyone else found it funny. Bar the cab driver left the rank to come down to the hotel.
Do they still sit in a rank? They don't, do they?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. I think they just lurk around and they get the call. And Lurking. Taxi drivers are lurking.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm going back to taxis. I've half Basil brushed Uber.
I don't get in either of them enough.
Well, Uber's they're just taking the mickey at the moment. They try and upgrade. You get into the Uber X, and you get B grade cars. Like there's no. I used to go up the car to see you get a little bit nicer car, but mate, like Hondas, they're getting it because a bloke's washed his Honda. Yeah. They're calling it a Uber X. Like
Uber. So they put the H in front of it. That's why they do it.
It's just, so I'm not a fan there. And they're dearer than taxis now.
Oh, isn't there another mob I see? They got another stick.
Ola.
Yeah. What's their go?
Yeah, you know what? And they're probably good.
Yeah.
I can't warm to the company with the name.
Right.
How'd you get here? Ola.
I just
You
think
think,
of bull.
you think there's a bigger wine lady driven you there?
Hola, hola. I thought that was Spanish.
Okay, well then a big Spanish lady.
Paella.
Yeah.
I love paella. You don't say it like that, though.
What?
Paella. Paella.
What?
Paella. That's how you say it.
What about George's parents? Remember, cooked a lot of paella
Paella.
for Jerry. And his
Jerry
parents,
wouldn't
they didn't
come. Brushed him.
Mm.
Kramer did that.
Because they went to the theatre with the Lane's Close tour.
Where'd they go?
The theatre.
Thank you.
Now listen, you went to the theatres recently.
Which one?
You went and saw a film yesterday.
Film last night. Yeah, anybody who wants to, wants to catch up on a bit of sleep and nice comfy chairs, go and see Ad Astra. Brad Pitt might be a bloody dreamboat, but it's the most boring film I've ever seen in my life.
See, funny you say that. I spoke to your
Yes.
other half.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely raving about it.
Yeah, she did. That's the
She
secret.
loved it.
Nearly 26 years of marriage. Secret is we have absolutely nothing in common. We see each
Can I
other.
tell you that? I've said that to other people. When people said to me, what's he like? I say, when you're meeting his wife and that, you think, well, they've never spoken or talked together.
Exactly.
I said, no, they've been married a quarter of a century.
Yeah. No, it is. It's the secret. People think I'm joking. You have nothing in common.
Can I ask you today?
Yeah.
Now, you've got a T-shirt on today.
Yep.
You got your blue jeans.
Yep.
And your white runners.
Yep.
And
they're Steve Smith.
Absolute shit haircut.
Yep.
Now, listen. Oh, that's what I want to ask you.
Yes.
Previously in our 5 topics of life, you can get to Sparty on Twitter at Sparty Talkback, or I'm at Richie Please PLZ. Or do you still run 5 topics of life, Tobias?
Tobias, look, that's the reason we've been off for a while. Let's just not talk about Tobias. There was an incident. We've all shook hands and he's back. Okay, so expect him to be a bit more prolific.
You used to say that you used to go to the hairdresser or the barbers.
Yep.
And always have a different occupation.
Yes.
Did you produce a new occupation yesterday when you got butchered, when you got your hair cut?
Yes, I did.
What was your occupation yesterday?
Phaser.
A what?
A phaser.
Phaser.
A phaser. Have you watched any of the World Cup rugby games?
What?
The World Cup rugby, it's on. Did you watch any of them? Okay, have you ever watched a rugby game in your life? This doesn't matter.
I used to play rugby, and I actually captained the St George.
Did you?
In the,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was played 5'8" in rugby.
Did you? Yeah, okay, well, you would have kicked a lot. The phaser, if you watch the televised...
Wonderful passing game.
Yeah, always hands in front.
Ah,
yeah,
always.
Eyes up footy.
Yeah, always up. Well, in rugby union, you can throw the ball forward.
Yeah, and
I
you don't
used to
get
say
tackled.
downfield, just throw the ball. They used to call me Joe Montana.
They did phaser, Richard. It's when you watch the rugby.
No one watches it.
Okay, well, a team when they have the ball and they're attacking, they'll get up to phasers, and quite often because they pick and what do they call it? Pick and drive.
Yeah,
pick and drive, and they'll do that 423 times.
Off the back of the
and that's what a phase. So I've got the job. I do it by with modern day technology. I can sit in Sydney wherever they are. Where is it? Japan. What about the gong at half time?
I haven't seen one.
They don't have a bell.
I know that it's at Sapporo Stadium because where they bring in and out. That's all.
Is that undercover?
Yes.
It looks like the grass is exemplary.
Yeah, well, it's
beautiful.
Fresh.
Your man, I reckon. He would be the only man
turf
who could
do it. Evergreen turf do it.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my new job. I'm a phaser. Blake didn't know what I was talking about.
You're a phaser.
He had no idea. You got to count it. Do it by stealth. I say that's 23. 23 phasers. Pick and drive. 24. Penalty. Start again.
So you're a phaser counter.
Pack a scrum.
You're a phaser counter.
I'm a phaser counter. What about the scrum? I mean, it's
scrummaging.
It's 16 men just pushing each other to the limit. But bloody hell, it's boring, isn't it? Like
for those out there, see that they have flankers, breakaways.
Yeah, rhyming slang.
Breakaways. They used to call it rugby union. They're on the side.
There's tab 6 and tab 7 they wear, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear Michael Checker may be leaving the Wallabies after the end.
Where's he going to go?
Back to the Tars.
Can't you be both?
No. Because Michael Checker was the Warrior Tars coach. I'm pretty sure he won the Super 14 in about 2013, 14.
Right. So he's
Before
going back.
We went to the Wallabies. Michael Checker, of course. If you don't know, Michael Checker, the Wallabies coach, and his brother.
Cheika.
Not even close. Anyway, now the Seifert episode when George tries to. Not even close.
Not even close. I think I am close, actually. But anyway.
You take one look and stare. You don't stare at it. That's the cleavage, of course, episode.
Yeah, booze.
No, because what clothing label does Michael Checker and his brother own?
I'm tipping it's not any that I wear.
Well,
Billabong.
My favourite dining is, of course, anything to do with Condidi's restaurant.
DD.
CD.
CD.
And that's the label that the boys own. Colette.
Did he get it? Do they really?
They do.
You ever met
They've been in
Colette?
the rag trade a long time.
Yeah, that's what
The
people who know the rag trade. That's
The
what
rag
they call
trade.
it.
Yeah, that's
You ever
what
met
they call it.
Colette, Rich?
What?
You ever met Colette Dinnigan in any of your your travels?
No, I met an older.
Who are you talking about? A female?
Yes.
Ida Buttrose?
No. No, this, my wife bought one of their outfits many years ago when we were flat.
Zimmerman.
No. She, I'm at the Melbourne Cup a couple of years ago. I spoke at a function she was at.
She's obviously had a big impact on you.
Oh no, she's and I'm not being disrespectful, but she'd be. She's an early vintage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She's Maggie Tabra.
No, a lot older than her.
Older than her?
Oh yeah.
Maggie Tabra's like 80.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a school
Who
kid.
is this lady?
Do
This has got me perplexed.
you want to duck out the door there and just?
Can I yell out to Jess and ask her?
I'm not sure she'd know.
I'll ask Kay. Just hang on.
Yeah.
One
Now
moment.
it's the blue outfit that she wore.
Kay!
Kay,
Kay, we're live. Who's that lady that bought that dress for you?
the fashion lady.
The fashion lady. Hey? Carla Zampatti.
Carla Zampatti.
Thanks, Kay.
There we go. Carla Zampatti. I know that everyone's sitting out there saying, who is it?
Yeah.
Carla Zampatti.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, CZ.
CZ. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
CZP.
CZ.
CZP, I used to call it.
Hi.
Now listen, let's get on to a couple of
Right.
topics
Yeah.
today.
What do you got?
Now you did text me. You
Yes.
want to talk about Tay-Tay not coming to the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah, well, I knew you'd have the inside running on this. Now, when Tay-Tay
Announced it.
announced it, I was so happy. I got family in Melbourne. I rang. I said, I'm coming.
And
I'm coming, and I'm also coming to Melbourne. Kel, I'm on my way. I need a spot.
well, I can tell that
Lucky he's
the
got
VRC have now offered to refund anyone tickets that have bought tickets to the Melbourne Cup
Yeah.
who are going there to see Tay-Tay.
And guess who one of them's going to be?
Now,
Me.
Now, let me tell you that it's been revealed that they've had a switch in her program.
Mm.
Tay-Tay, you might find, is comfortably financial.
Oh, a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, she's been writing hits since she was 12.
She's only a younger lady. She just said, I don't want any controversy.
No.
She got attacked because these little minority groups like PETA, the Protection of Animals, which do one good thing and then 99 poor things, waste anyone's money that donates to them. They don't.
Are they one of those?
Yeah, they get online, they attack. It's like if people that I knew that I've never friends with.
Mm.
During an investigation that was happening, they found out that they had 19 different Twitter accounts between them. So when you feel like you're getting bombarded by everyone, it's really just the one person.
Oh, that's clever,
And,
isn't it?
well, no, it's weak as piss because if you don't put your name to it, you're a Barry. So and I think that's these people. They just get all these nuffies. It's like the climate change. And no disregard, if you believe in the climate change, go and march. The problem is that a lot of people that march don't know why they're marching for.
Yeah.
And I love people that are passionate about things.
And as a country, we should always be able to. And as a country, we should always be able to protest. But you've got to know what you're protesting about.
But you've got to know what you're protesting about. And you shouldn't just be... Look, the thing I get upset is when people disagree with someone, they then get filthy and fired up and call them names and all that. Fuck, please.
Yeah.
And that happens to the media.
Someone once called me an idiot.
Well, you are an idiot.
That's right.
Anyway, Tay-Tay's not coming.
What? Yeah, but why?
I know that she just didn't want the controversy with the animal rights
As
group.
soon as they signed her, I knew it was trouble when she walked in.
Yep. Now, there's a big news about Kari Bickmore in the sights of Channel 9.
Yeah.
Well, the Today Show's not rating. It's what you call tanking. But the thing that amazes me is about the Today Show and Sunrise.
Yes.
And I'll be out there right honest right now.
Yes.
I don't watch either of them. I find them both horrendously boring.
Now, just so this is on, they're on from what, 6 till 9? Because
I'm not
I'm
sure.
at work.
I will be honest, if I flick them on, I flick them on. I don't even flick them on anymore because I watch, like...
You'd have...
well, I've got 8
Sky
o'clock...
News.
8 o'clock is Murder, She Wrote. 8:55,
really?
Matlock comes
Columbo.
on. And then, Matlock. And then straight after Matlock comes on, it's Diagnosis Murder.
Wow.
And then straight after Diagnosis Murder finishes, if you catch the 113, I flick to Lizard Lick Towing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That sounds like
And then I've
something
got
you do on a
then
Friday night.
Then by that time, it's 20 past 12 in the
Yeah, right.
afternoon. I think to myself, well,
Self.
I've got to do something. but mate, the audiences, they only get about 350,000 viewers.
Right. So
Like small numbers.
so
It's
it's
incredible.
not going well.
It's not going well.
Right.
So, Kari Bickmore, who I particularly do like.
You met her?
Kari Bickmore?
Yes.
No, I haven't. But my brother Matthew met her when Matthew had brain cancer because Kari lost her
Of
husband.
course. Yeah, right. Yeah.
And he was really... And I love the work that she does.
Right.
I like the work she does because she doesn't have to big note about it all the time. But anyway, that's just a personal thing.
Yeah.
I like Curry Bickmore.
Yes.
I don't like many of the others on that show.
Right.
And
On what show?
the panel, what do they call it?
I don't watch it.
Yes.
The one on Channel 10 in the project.
Yeah,
the project.
look, Wally, whatever his name is,
Wally.
he reminds me so much of some shock jocks who. This is the answer. This is what you should be believing in. Full stop. And
So Carrie's currently on that show.
Yep. And Lisa Walken's gone over there, who I'm not being. I don't think Lisa Wilkinson relates to the average Australian. So therefore, I think it's been a bad move from Tim. They've flopped, but now they've got to keep it because
I'm personally hoping her and her husband team up for like a nighttime current affairs show.
Yeah,
mate, I would be there and I'd be tweeting them and I'd be very interactive. If those two, the dream team, I'm there.
I think you're being sarcastic.
I think you're right. I learned yesterday. You know what?
I think Peter Fitzsimon's done an amazing job in life to be at his age and never been wrong.
Yeah,
incredible.
He's only second to my wife.
Yeah, he's for me, he's unlistenable, unwatchable, unreadable.
So according to the Daily Telegraph today,
that Curry Bickmore.
So Deborah Knight,
who I
big fan,
a big fan,
never wears makeup or gets her hair done. And
I see Deborah Knight at netball.
Very natural lady. I've seen her. We'll get onto that in a moment. And the other lady who's with her,
Georgie Gardner.
Right. So they've been going okay.
No, they haven't.
No good.
The ratings are no good.
And Kyle got the
Tom
punt.
Steinfeld.
Kyle,
and Tom's a nice fella. Tom just got married, but the ratings are no good. It's not whether I like them or not.
But I mean when I say I'm in the world. So Carl, who got the punt, they're now saying that Carl and a lady who's contracted to another network
will be coming up. I believe
they're going to join forces.
I think it could be a
you know what they need.
Move.
You know what'll bring this on? Tim bloody Bailey doing the weather. He is as zany as they come.
Tim Bailey, there's more hope of me swimming the English Channel 7 times than Tim leaving Channel 10.
He is a zany
He has officially. Someone said to me, "Who's the best job in the world?" I said, "Tim Bailey."
Yeah.
I said, "Mate, he just surfs.
Yep.
Does shit.
And that's
he's
exactly
funny.
Right.
Turns up. Does a great job. Interacts. Bang.
Good hair. I like his hair.
Yeah, now listen, I'm a big fan of Tim Bailey's. When they do the back angle, when they get him and he turns around, Timmy.
Like if you were comparing his hair to mine.
Oh, no, his hair's almost gone. Poor
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
At least I got my hair to get a bad
it's getting
cut.
very bald. And, yeah.
Good fella though. So if they
his
got
brother's
him,
a great bloke too.
Yeah, what's his name?
Boo Bailey.
Boo. He's the clever cartoonist.
Exactly, for News Limited.
You ever drawn a caricature of you?
He has.
Yeah. Let's talk about this trophy that I'm looking at right now in front of me, Richard.
Well, see, people, a lot of you don't realise that we've got to move along here.
Yeah, we do. We got heaps of time.
The rolling. We've been seen on social media doing tennis ball rolling. Been very good too.
It's top fun. We don't care what other people think. I'll just give you the genesis of it. We, as a good idea, you were there at the tennis courts on Tuesday nights because of your daughter doing netball training. You said to me, come down and we'll walk around. So how many courts would there be, Richard? 30?
Yeah.
It's a massive walk. So we were just doing laps.
I'd be 50 courts because of the ones on the grass.
The tennis, the grass ones. So we were doing laps. And then because there's a tennis court right near it, balls had come over and we picked them up and we started bouncing them. It was just sort of as we talked. And then the first time, it was right at the end of the night, wasn't it? And you said to me, I don't reckon you can get very close to that third post, which would have been, about 50?
I could just imagine back in 1800s.
Yeah, when they,
when some bloke had a piece of wood.
A vision.
And a ball. And he said, throw that, or a rock, throw that at me. And he hit it. He said, there's cricket.
That's how this started.
Yeah. In 30 years' time, 40 years' time.
Oh, there's already clubs. You know that.
And do you play tennis ball rolling? Yeah.
TR, they call it. TRB.
Yeah, TRB, yeah. I'm with Central Sydney. Yeah. It'll be all over.
There'll be a salary cap and everything. And anyway, so it started from that. And a few of the parents, a few of the mums, they sort of looked at us, didn't they, Richard? Didn't care. And now we just get down there and just get straight into it. When does the season start again?
Summer netball starts.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't missing it.
Summer netball starts, but they play summer netball.
What? So on the courts?
Yeah.
I don't think they'd be very happy if we were rolling across it.
No, I don't think they would be too.
Yeah, good sport. And then I built your trophy. Remember, I put that there. It is. Look at it. Two balls perched on a bit of wood. 2 balls and a bit of wood. Yep. What's next?
Can I tell you one funny story?
Yeah.
So we're at Newcastle. Tell me how you come back from this. So a mate of mine, just called him Graham, and his wife, let's call her, I don't know, Megan.
Yep.
and myself, and say, call my wife Kay.
Okay.
And another mate of ours, Jason. So the five of us are down in the bar watching the horse races.
Yep.
And I won't make comment on that.
No, don't.
Oh,
Which race?
it was on free to wear.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I won't get you started.
don't get me started.
We'll have a Q&A about it later.
No. Oh. Anyway, so Jason's wife comes down.
Yeah. What's her name again?
Hang on.
Oh.
So as she walks in, and Kay and I had never met her.
Yep.
But Graham and his wife, Megan, let's call them, they'd met them and been away with them.
So we've got Graham, Megan, Jason, soon-to-be-confirmed wife, Kay and Richard.
That's right. And she walks in the room, we all jump up, and Jason goes, you know my wife, Rachel? Her name's Kylie.
No.
We've been married 15 years, been together 25. Called her Rachel.
He didn't.
Oh,
What did everyone do?
Well, we used to all piss ourselves.
Of course, and what did she do?
So then he said he was watching the TV and saw Rachel King,
Clark.
the jockey on the
jockey.
TV.
She was having a good day.
Yeah, she wasn't on the TV.
She didn't believe
she
it.
She wasn't on the TV, though.
No.
So then the funny thing was, Danny Badira, well-known rugby league player, Hall of Famer,
yeah.
he was on the phone to Graham, and Graham said, yeah, mate, come in for a drink. We're in the bar. No. He said, yeah. He said, mate, hang on. He said, yeah, we're at the Novotel here. Anyway, Megan goes, Graham, we're not at the Novotel, we're at Ridges. And right on cue, Kylie goes, well, maybe Rachel's staying at the Novotel.
Outstanding.
So all night I called Kylie Rachel.
Well, I'd expect nothing else from you. And what do you think she's saying about you today?
Oh, she thought I was funny.
But not her husband?
No. Jason got drunker and drunker, and then they had to leave early because I think the Rachel comment was still playing on. Yeah. There's not a long way back.
What do you do?
Well, he did his best, but I don't think it was very good.
Sometimes your best isn't good enough, Richard, as we all know.
No, I don't think it was.
No.
Now, listen, we've got to go.
Why?
Because we're going too long. Is there any Dr. Richie for me?
Oh, yes. Yes, and funnily enough, it follows on from this relationship type thing, which is what your specialty is these days.
Just let me take
Now, you remember Fudpacker?
No, I don't.
You do, Fabian Fudpacker,
Okay.
A young man with plenty of problems. He's still single, but he's met a lovely young lady. And this isn't really a Dr. Richie. He told me in confidence, but I think I need your help.
He'd appreciate it.
Yeah, he would appreciate it. Yeah.
Run it by me.
So he's met this young lady who loves all things Batman. So she can't wait for the new Joker movie to come out. She thinks that Christian Bale was the best Batman, way ahead of Michael Keaton, and that Jack Nicholson was the best Joker. That's how much she loves, and that's it.
Look, I am a Jack Nicholson fan.
Yeah, you are. You look
Michael
a bit like
Keaton,
him.
you know,
Oh, he was great.
yeah, I'm not a... But see, I'm not a Batman,
You
man.
tell you who was ordinary? Val Kilmer.
Yeah, Val Kilmer was...
'Cause he had a woman's
one of
name.
the great movies when he was young called Top Secret.
Yeah,
Great show.
That was a good film.
Great
Yeah,
show.
Great show. Yeah.
Or Johnny Dangerously.
Haven't seen that.
Michael Keaton was in that.
Was he?
Tom Hanks. Michael Keaton was in that. Yeah, he was Johnny Dangerously.
Was he?
I tell you what, if you ever want a movie, and this is not a comedy movie, this is a great movie, and I've said this before.
Yeah, I think I know where this is going.
Bridge of Spies.
Yeah, you do like it, don't you?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was it'd be the top 3 movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's unusual. Normally you've got it as the top.
Yeah, I know. I just like the trade.
And you'll bring the sting in.
Yeah, I saw it the other day, actually, the Sting.
And
From
Shawshank.
Redford, Paul
Shawshank.
Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. Look,
No, is there any other? Was there just one called The Shawshank?
yeah, I'm just trying to think of the other one.
Goonies. I love Goonies. School of Rock. Anyway, Doctor. Sorry, I distracted you. Doctor. So he's met this lady. She loves all things Batman. And talking about things you can't come back from, and it's very opportune, he decided he would dress up as Batman to create a bit of a, what would you call it, fantasy type thing in the bedroom.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. And she came home and he was there in the bedroom. He turned the sheets down and they have about 80 cushions. He got rid of those. And he was just lying in the middle of the bed dressed as Batman.
It's a lot of outfit.
She came in, took one look at him, burst out laughing and left the room. How do you come back from this, Dr. Richie?
Well, she's obviously got a mental capacity obviously a lot larger than Fabian's.
Well, that's not difficult.
Humour can be a direct path to someone's heart. But it does wear off.
Right.
I've been informed.
This is very early in the relationship, though. Like 3 months.
Yeah, Fabian, I don't want to break it to you, but she's stringing you along until there's someone better. Yeah, she thinks you're a galoot
Great word.
There's an old word. Galoot.
It's an old one, but a good one, isn't it? He's a
Geez, my father used that a lot with my brothers and I.
yeah. You're a galoot.
Look at you, galoots.
Look at you, galoots.
Galoots.
Yeah. Get outside, you bunch of galoots.
Galoots. Well, we were always outside.
So were
It
we.
used to be come inside.
Come inside, you
galoots.
bloody galoots. Stop throwing lemons at the
You know,
neighbour's
one of
shed, you galoot.
Without being crude, one of my favourite ever things my dad used to always say to my brothers and I, when one of us would accidentally pass a little bit of wind,
Yeah.
he'd tell us to get outside and shake yourself.
Oh, that's a good one as well, isn't it? Yeah, you.
He said, that's consideration for other people. He said, get outside and shake yourself, for God's sake. That's disgraceful. Get outside and shake yourself.
Anyway, so
And then he'd go, whoa.
yeah,
That'll be all right.
I blame you because he's that. So just to wrap up, Dr. Ritchie,
Fabian
you've been a little bit distracted.
What
with
you're
this
doing-
diagnosis.
is like someone who's been in the ocean for about 12 hours.
Mm.
It's called treading water.
Right.
But the time is near. Time is
So it's another relationship that's
I hate to
basically
say to you, mate, I wish you the very best of luck.
Mm.
Like, because those who never find love,
Mm.
I feel for. Because it leaves an emptiness somewhere inside.
Right.
I know that's very deep.
You know, you sound like at the moment.
Yeah.
That the love god. Remember you used to ring up
Richard Mercer.
You sound like him.
Richard Mercer.
Here's a song for Richard.
Well, at the ball last night, I felt like Captain Stubing. After love.
Was Julie with you?
No, well, I
If
saw Isaac.
you tell me, Richard, that Captain Stubing wasn't sailing the seas with Julie,
Oh, yeah.
I will get up and I will leave.
They had a little cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special little cabin.
but-
Knock on the door, Julie, and you come.
Well, because one of the performance at the ball last night was like a gala. Was
Oh, yeah.
the dancing.
Were you wearing a
ladies with the
flowing
big-
dress?
And it felt like my wife said it first, and then she was on one side of the table.
Yep.
I turned my back to her and produced the line on the other side,
Yes.
and I got all the laughs.
Right.
She said, "What are they laughing at?" I said, "Nothing."
Right.
I actually used her line.
Oh, you did a stealer.
Yeah.
Right. How'd that go?
Well, it's like anything.
Once you've got the laughs, man,
no.
you can't take them back.
We can all roll our arm over.
Yeah.
But the good bowlers deliver it right.
Yeah, right. And that's what you said to her?
Kay and I say things so we can say the same words,
Yeah, right.
but it's the delivery.
Like galoot. The way you just said galoot.
Galoot.
Yeah, she just go.
Yeah.
Gallet.
Gallop. We're gonna go.
Right. I think
Have
it's
you
been
enjoyed
good.
being back?
Oh, couldn't have been
This is our
doing it.
longest episode of all time.
Yeah, how good is
5
it?
topics of life. That is 27 minutes of pure dribble. Enjoy yourself, everyone. Have a great week.
See ya.